All right, everybody. Back in the early 2000s, there was a band from New Orleans. And this band from New Orleans was making some pretty good music. Music that I really, really enjoyed. And it was some of really the only rock music that I was really into at the time. To me, they were kind of a precursor to some of the stuff that we love. And that band got a lot of crap thrown on it because of things, you know, that had nothing to do with them. Or their lead singer being in another band's music video, even though he was asked to, but the band didn't know and he didn't know and the other band didn't know, and it was all kerfluffled. But somehow that band got a rap for something that had nothing to do with them. And here we are. So 26 years later, I'm still listening to 12 Stones. What the hell? Okay, 12 Stones has a new one called World So Cold. This is from Judge and Jury. This is the label Judge and Jury, who also signed a little band called Lyric Noel from Dallas, Texas. Now, we love Lyric. We love her band. Love that band. Love that artist. And it's a collaboration. And there's a couple things I want to say. When I first heard 12 Stones back in the early 2000s, my mother had that exact clock in our kitchen. I'm trying to keep this from being a journey into the past and enjoy what the present is. So let's just do that. Here we go. The little band that you just can't kill because they're never going away, 12 Stones from New Orleans, Louisiana, World So Cold, featuring Lyric Noel from Dallas, Texas. My name is OldSkuleNerd from Lafayette, Louisiana. See? This is all an I-10, I-49, I-20 situation. If you get that joke, we can be friends. It's still crawfish season. You guys come hang out. Let's go.
It starts with pain, followed by hate, fueled by the endless questions no one can answer. A stain covers your heart, it tears you apart just like a sleeping cancer. No, I don't believe men are born to be killers. I don't believe the world can't be saved. How did you get here and when did it start? An innocent child with a thorn in his heart. What kind of world do we live in, where love is divided by hate, losing control of our feelings? We all must be dreaming this life. world can't be saved. What kind of world do we live in, where love is divided by hate, losing control of our feelings? We're dreaming this life away. What kind of world do we live in, where love is divided by hate, selling our souls for no reason? We all must be dreaming this life away, in a world so cold, in a world so cold.
All right, so 12 Stones featuring Lyric Noel, World So Cold. I remember the first song I ever heard from 12 Stones was a song called Broken. I know a lot of you remember that song. So basically what I'm saying is we're looking at, if I look it up right here, basically, we're looking at a song that is right at 25 years ago. So there were two songs on that album, Broken and The Way I Feel. Those were two songs that when that album came out, absolutely love those songs. And I've been following 12 Stones ever since. Now, granted, my musical tastes have exploded in the last 5 years, but Newfound Glory, 12 Stones, Quiet Drive, Red Jumpsuit Apparatus. There's a few bands that have lingered with me for the last 25 years. And I can honestly be 100% honest with you when I say lyrically and the storytelling is just as good as 12 Stones as they ever were. I felt like The Way I Feel and Broken from that first album that 12 Stones put out in 2002 was some of the most earnest, real, aggressive songwriting for young men, for men that young, for guys that young. It kind of reminded me right after that, just a few years after that, you have Linkin Park with Hybrid Theory and how everyone was like blown away by the depth of the lyrics that Mike and Han and Chester put together for that album. And for me, 12 Stones was like that at that time when they came out in 2002 with that album, and it stuck with me. So now that I come around all the way full circle, where I was checking out 12 Stones when they just broke out on the scene before any of that stuff with the other band, with the female vocalist and all the drama with that, and 12 Stones took a hit on the face with that one, even though it wasn't their fault. Now we come full circle 25 years later, and I'm listening to him put together some of the best. I mean, this is some of Paul's best lyrical stuff. The vocal styling and effect on the vocal is not my favorite, but it's matching what lyric's doing. So it's, instead of a clear tone, it does have that effect in there, that metallic, electronic tone in it. But that's because it adds to that dynamic, that strain. The songwriting is amazing. I do love the way it's arranged. I think Lyric and Paul have an amazing tonal synergy when they sing together. If Lyric Noel and 12 Stones get together for a little regional tour, comes anywhere near me, someone please tell me that. Because back in early 2003, here in Lafayette, Louisiana, in a little shack little club called Grant Street Dance Hall, I saw 12 Stones live. unfortunately, it's been 25 years since I've seen them live. Maybe it's time. I think I owe it to Paul, because here's the thing. Those first two in 2002 and 2003, those two albums, both that and of course Crash in 2003, and those first two 12 Stones albums, just really to this day I can go back and listen to them and I'm still there, right? And yeah, I'm great to see this. I'm great to see that Judge and Jury has brought these bands together, and not just these two, but multiple other bands, which is just amazing, which is so awesome. So anyway, all right, everybody, that's the new one from 12 Stones, World So Cold, featuring Lyric Noel. I do love the way they sound. I would love for them to sing this song together live, which means they need to tour together, which also means they need to come to a town near me so I can go see them. NOLA, H-Town, I'll even go to Dallas. I got to be honest. I'll do it. Whatever it takes. You guys make it happen and I'll be there. We'll see you later. Thanks for watching, everybody. And if you enjoyed this video, give us a like. It really helps the channel grow. Also, if you want to subscribe, right over there. A big thank you to all my Patreons out there for everything you do. And if you want more content like this, check them out above. Remember, love one another, take care of each other. We're all stuck on this mud ball together. We'll see you later.